Hey, it's Yalanda at DryerBuzz, and of course 27 Answers. And this is a bonus buzz. Can you tell I'm already losing my voice? Again, we just did an epic Friday follow-up to the social media reports. And I want to just kind of encourage you over this holiday weekend to not abandon your social media. If you are using social media for business and there is a holiday, there is a 4-day weekend, that is the time for you to be diligent in your DM. That is the time for you to be watching your comments, your engagement. That is the time that your customer or those that are interested in the content that you are providing, they're going to binge on Buzz, meaning that sometime during the week or during the month or during the year, they have been saving all of your links and putting all your video where they can see it. And guess what they're going to do? All of their holiday screen time, all of their 4-day weekend screen time, all of their vacation screen time, all of their summer screen time will be spent consuming your content. And if you are selling and marketing and you've got a product and a service, this is the time that people are going to reach out to you because they have questions. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to let that DM, you don't want to let that email, that inbox, or that tweet or that social media update or that comment, you don't want to let it sit dormant. You don't want to become dead air. You want to be responsive. Now, I know you work just as hard as your customer, but if you want customers, you want to turn followers into customers, now is the time for you to respond. Now is the time for you to be responsive. Now is the time for you to watch. Remember, say for instance, have you ever had someone go and like a photo that you posted 2 years ago? That's the person that's binging on Buzz. They are deep diving. They are all up and throughout your profile, your Instagram, okay? So you need to watch for your notifications. And listen, turn your notifications. This is not the time to turn your notifications off. Your hotline needs to bling. What's that song? What Drake said? I know when that hotline bling. What you should be hearing, you should be hearing your Cash App going off. You should be hearing your shopping cart ringing and all of those things. Because one, first and foremost, if you are selling anything online or off, or at an event or at a festival, you should have your notifications on, and you should have a Memorial Day sale. I know I have one on my Instagram, on my Facebook, on all my social media. I have my Instagram sale. My ebooks are available in a 6-pack. You know what I put out there? I put 6 ebooks available. And I said, I didn't give them a link to click. I don't need them to go and look. They've already binged on the Buzz. I gave them my Cash App. If you would like this 6-pack Cash App, DryerBuzz, and $10.27, 27 answers, so that's the same thing you need to do. If you are vending this weekend, if you are out there at the festivals, the book festivals, the jazz festivals, the Caribbean festivals, if you got a table here, there, or everywhere, let me tell you, if you are vending and you are not yet at the point, if you have to wait till you get to the event to sell your first item, you're doing it wrong. You need to go and filter the entire internet right now for the hashtag 27 answers, because I have so much content out there where I speak directly to vendors. If you are participating in an event and you don't get your first sale until you get to the event, you are doing it wrong. Because first and foremost, you should be promoting where you are going to be. You should have an early bird special by now, and when you get to the event, all you should have to do is make the delivery. Okay? All you should have to do is make the delivery. Another thing to do, if I'm coming to the Jazz Festival, and I know you got your art space out there, but I came to the Jazz Festival. I already got to carry all of this stuff. I want to make a purchase, but I can't carry it, right? Do you have the opportunity to ship it to me? You carry it back, ship it to me, right? You have to think about that. And the greatest thing that a vendor will do is give pushback to ideas to make money. Halfway through this, that's the one thing I know for sure, because I have been helping people create buzz a very long time. I know all of the pushbacks that people have to opportunities to make money. So you should have, the one thing you should have in your vendor space is free shipping. Okay. Now, mind you, I said free shipping, but that doesn't mean that you should incur the cost of shipping, because we all know, and if you haven't written this down before, write it down now. FREE, fully reimburse each expense. If you cannot come to a price point, because first and foremost, in vending, you should not be at the same price point. Because you've already got other expenses for being on location anywhere, so you should not be at your everyday price point, right? So you should have a price option, because people love premium options. And if you have not yet come up with your premium option, well, your premium option, listen, buy it now, carry it away at that price. Buy it now, ship it later at this price. Fully reimburse each of those expenses. You've got to have these levels available to your customers, because I guarantee somebody has come up to you and said, I wish. You got to be tired of hearing them say, man, I wish you did this, or I wish you had that. Stop pushing back on opportunities to make money and go ahead and make money. Listen, I'm only telling you from hindsight, because I can't tell you how many people have said to me, DryerBuzz, I wish you had an ebook. I can't tell you how long it took me to stop hearing them say that and give them an ebook. I can't tell you how many people said, DryerBuzz, I wish you had a podcast where you just talked about all this. Even though I'm like, what? I'm live on Periscope. I'm live on Facebook talking. I don't have time. I need to be able to listen. Somebody just said today, I wish I could I love the podcast. I wish I could get it on iTunes. And I'm like, I'm still trying to put it back on iTunes, but the platform that we used when we were going to iTunes has changed. So now, and we're at that point in social media. Did we not just spend the week going over social media usage 2018? Everything changed. I had a 16-year website where everything was absolutely automated. All of that has changed. So now I have to spend my 4-day weekend rebuilding platforms so that I can continue to bring you this great content. But for right now, I need for you to just filter the internet with the hashtag 27 answers. I need you to go over to YouTube. Listen, I don't know. Tell me, where did you press play? Because I'm looking at social media usage in 2018, and it tells me that more than likely the majority of you press play on YouTube, and then it tells me that the rest of you, the next set of you, press play on Facebook. Okay, but then I know that I love y'all over on LinkedIn, and it tells me about 25% of y'all might listen on LinkedIn, because I am talking about growing your business, and LinkedIn is still the business network, supposedly. Right, even though it says that 90% of y'all that want to be on the business network are also over on Facebook. So I don't know, maybe having it on LinkedIn builds a level of trust with you that when you do see it on Facebook, you're like, oh, I've seen this on LinkedIn. Let me click and listen to it on Facebook, because you are 90% on Facebook as well. Yalanda, how do you know all of this? Because I'm sitting over here looking at this report, and that's what I've been talking to you guys about all week. I just did an epic webinar on Facebook, and I know whatever platform you're hearing this on tells me, this report just told me that all of you have Facebook, and I can't do the webinar, epic webinar. It was like 2 hours. I can't do that everywhere, but I can link it everywhere, because the report tells me that wherever I linked it, you all have a Facebook account, and you're more than likely to come over and check it out. So don't abandon. Takeaways from this week. Don't abandon your social media when your customer has a 4-day weekend. Keep an eye, be diligent about your DMs, watch your comments, look for those that have inquiries about prices, and you becoming your customer. The one thing they want to know when they're binging on your buzz is, how do I become your customer? Go out there and tell them. You want to know how to tell them? You need more answers? There's more answers out there. You can binge on my buzz. You can use the hashtag 27answers.